I woke up at 4 o'clock in the morning this morning. So so lost my job. Maybe. My bad. All that shit. That's not really what we're here for. I only say try to transition because try to transition because I just feel like when I say detransition, it's because okay, I didn't take my pills, right? I didn't take my pills. Like you're supposed to take them. You're supposed to take them in the morning and then at night. I used like within 12 hours, right? 12 hours. Okay. So I missed like the nighttime one, right? Going to sleep, I forget to take them. I did it 2 nights in a row, and like it's like my fucking facial hairs, like testosterone builds up, and you see the fucking oil production comes in, the pores start to, you get what I'm saying? And then like you try to go back on your you know what I'm saying, your fucking your shit. It's like awkward because then it's solidified. It's like now you got these big ass oily pockets full of blood, and now like you're like getting bloody and shit. Like it's like oily pockets full of shit. And it's like, I already cut my hair because just my look, lifestyle, and all that shit. And it's just like it's a boycott. And it's like even if I was to detransition, I would still be like I'm still like a woman trapped in a man's body. Type shit. Like and only because I was reading this thing on Reddit, right? And it was like talking about ugly women, and ugly women were like talking about like they're just women, like they're just normal women that don't have to be all beautiful and be this and that and the third. They just are who they are. For me, that was pretty cool. It just what pissed me off the most about it was just that it's like I don't know. I just feel like right now I've been feeling discrimination at the job for like forever now. So much that it's like I don't know if I said I smoke the weed. Man, I was smoke the weed. Anyways, the job just like fired me. And I feel like why the fuck I'm in Texas. I'm like, what am I gonna do? You know? And it's like I'm just like, man, I feel like now I just gotta pack up and leave as soon as possible. Because I feel like I'm going to be judged so hard. Like working in customer service as a trans person, you get to see it, and you're like, man, people really treat me like shit. Hostility is not easy here. Like, I'm not even being tolerated. People just not trying to like have a bad day, and it's like I've had teenagers laugh at me. I've had constantly called sir. Nobody's ever called me ma'am, not once, not even once, and they know it's scared to say shit. It's like, and then some people be like, okay, I know you're trans. That's cool. And that's cool, but like, it's not like enough. Like, I can't be living like that. Like, that's too much. That's like living like a fucking slave, like slavery type of shit, like the way they treat you. They treat you like, I don't even know. It's not even like it's a whites only. Like, it's really like they treat you like some slavery shit. Like, niggas don't drink water today. Like, type shit. Really dehumanize you. So I'm just really kind of feeling like that. And it's crazy because I've always been a warrior, but we don't live in a warrior time. You can't get angry at people and be like, I'm gonna fucking whoop your ass, and they fucking like stop fucking with you. I mean, yes, that's one aspect, but they really don't respect you, and they're because you're a trans woman, you don't want to be seen that way. So it's like a lot of times you're like, after it's all said and done with that, you feel kind of bad for it. You feel bad about it. So you're like, you end up just saying fuck it, like, like you just gotta get away from people like that. It's like it disrupts all your feminine energy, and so you're like, like why do I have to get like that? So you know. So then I'm just like, I really am at a point right now. I'm definitely gonna leave, but it's just really sad, and I don't know. I just feel like should I do this right now? Like, should I stop taking them? Because I'm not taking strong hormones. I'm taking these herbal pills, the big ass fucking pills, and it's just like the capsules. Actually, I'm taking for a year, and it's just like if I just miss 2 nights of that regimen, like I take fucking 4 pills a day. If I miss 2 fucking pills in one day, and then like all of this starts to happen, like that means I feel like it's not really doing that much. I need to like do something that's gonna solidify my gender change because as you can see, I already got the boobs. Like this major boobage is going on here, major boobage. And it's like I'm gonna be a guy walking around with a beard and a fucking like boobs. And it's because I don't have the fucking means to move forward in my transition. And it's like I don't even know. And then like people are already misgendering the fuck out of you, so you're just like, I'm not just go back to being a man. Like, it really even matter, Because what's the transition? And the more passive you get, the more they're attracted to you, and the more they want to kill you. And it's like that's crazy. So the more you become yourself, the more they get attracted to you, the more they want to kill you. So that's why it's like. They give you like, oh, you look like a pharmacist, you have a beard and titties, what the hell? And then you go get electrolysis. They're like, what the fuck? No. And then they want to kill you. So that's why I'm like, I don't be able to like this. People are a piece of shit. And it's like, prior to transition, they're a piece of shit. And that's what I had to realize about people. Whatever. So yeah, I don't know. We're looking at safe asylums for people that are fleeing Texas. And I say fleeing Texas, I really didn't mean that shit. It's a collective thing right now where they're really just like, let's destroy all trans people, and it's quite disgusting. Like they serve me on purpose. And it's just too much. It's like I can't handle that much shit. Like you changed your gender. You know what I'm saying? Like you fucking did something like. It's like, hard to do and shit. Like, it's nothing so easily fucking like, I'm just going to go ahead and just do this shit, And you struggle with that shit and you came to fucking find who you were. But then even worse, you find out who they are. And you find out how evil they are. And it's just like, you realize that evilness, you can never be diplomatic with that shit. You got to just squash that shit for where it's at. And before you even get to that bloody ass war, let me just get the fuck on. Not out of cowardice, but just to save lives, I guess, type shit. But yeah, that's how I feel right now. I just feel like, I don't know, I just feel so, like if I was to go anywhere right now, even right now, like I have this chicken I want to heat up, and I dumped it out yesterday because I know I'm not going to spend any money trying to save it all so I can make this move or whatever I'm going to do next. And it's like, man, like I can't really go to that gas station really because I know if I go there, I mean I could go there, but I know for a fact the guy's gonna be fucking weird. He's gonna treat me like what the fuck. But if I go all the way to Circle K and shit, it's gonna be a problem too because then it's like, if you got a fucking loser or crackhead, and be like, yeah, that motherfucker got fat ass and some hips. And then be like in my face. But anyways, bitch ass walk. It's hot as fuck. So I don't know. I might be but yeah, it's shit like that. I'm just like, man, just get so tired of that's all. That's me tired of saying that. I'm tired of this Houston shit where it's just like I'm constantly like losing my money for shit and like I'm not doing this anymore. Like I'm moving back out again, guys. I remember I was in Austin, all that shit. Those bitches are about to come back. Like, they're about to come back now. It's like, it's all that shit, all this shit. I'm so sick of it. Like, I might go visit Cali, but I don't go to Cali no man. I think I'm going to Colorado. Specifically Lakewood, Colorado. I want to go to Lakewood, Colorado. I don't want to go to Denver, and I don't want to go to fucking Boulder. Or, I don't know about Boulder, man. I don't want to go to Denver and Springwood. Nothing holds up, and they're fucking dangerous as fuck. So, especially for rape, which is like ironic. I'm like, you know what I mean? Like, rape. Oh, hell nah. I can see it. Like, yeah, there's a lot of young people, TV girls, like me, coming in that house, and be like, oh, yeah, this bitch. And you sleeping somewhere, and somebody, because men have done it already too. They're just like walking by, I'm sitting on the sidewalk, and they're just like, God damn. You know what I'm saying? And then they come up to me, and they kind of see, like, okay, I'm looking at the man, and they're like, oh, shit. But yeah. Yeah, which is them big as fuck, that's all. Which is like, honestly, it's attract like some big hairy man or something like trying to come attack me or some shit or like that. It's like usually attract like little people, little ass men that want to get fucked because they have some type of weird complex or something. But yeah, so like they finally basically for like taking fucking discounted food and shit, like discounted shit past the price that's what you discounted. And yeah, and then you have an order, I guess they're discounting it, I guess. So yeah, trying to maybe stitch on everybody in the crew and shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's probably and we go on vacate. But I don't know. We'll see. Did y'all see my fucking new fucking road train? I bought some on Amazon. You can tell it's really about like an indie artist, like the way it's penciling and shit for the actual print. You can tell it's like just somebody drew and shit. And we're like, I can make this some real shit. I don't know. It's really nice. It's kind of cool. I bought a matching grinder with it too. It's just like, I feel like honestly, I was thinking about quitting weed, and I think I don't quit weed so much. And I feel like honestly, I am quitting weed, but like I feel like I'm not really quitting weed. I feel like honestly, I'm just gonna like I'm taking a. I don't know. I feel like I'm in my 30s now, and being a stoner is not what it used to be for me. Like for me, being a stoner when I was in my 20s was like literally like getting up, smoking, finding my homies and smoking weed, getting some blunts. You know what I'm saying? And go smoke some weed. And then you know what I'm saying? Like if I'm smoking by myself though, that'd be different. That's more like bed and breakfast with the shits. You know, I come out, I grab my favorite TV show, I put that shit on, and I will roll a blunt. I go smoke a blunt, or I smoke a blunt while I'm watching the fucking TV show. You know what I'm saying? And what else? Yeah, like that type of shit. That's like my wake and bake and shit. You know what I'm saying? Type shit. Or if I go out, I go out and I'll smoke and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like on a regular day, I really don't be smoking in the morning and shit. It's usually on some lazy shit. I'm really just like kind of inspired to like have a good morning and shit. But like for the most part and shit, really, I really wouldn't be doing that shit. Depending on what I got going on. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know. It's just like, and then like during like I'll go to work or go do some other shit, do it, and then like you know what I'm saying? Like I come back home and shit, and I would smoke. I'm saying with the homies again, when they create a system, I smoke with myself and shit, or like you know what I'm saying, like on the go or anything like that too, like, and then like I don't know, like that late night smoke, right before go to sleep or shit like that, like I was gonna sneak it out real quick and go smoke and shit. But I don't have that lifestyle anymore because like even when I was in Austin, it kind of morphed when I was in the car. I smoked a lot more, so like that probably depends on where you smoke and how you smoke. But now I'm more like I guess I'm just more of a traveler smoker and shit. But like for me, honestly, like now, like I said like the style and shit. because I really don't have like all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Anymore. That I really like. But for the most part, all I'm saying is, like in my 30s now, I just feel like I don't need to be like buying like so much weed. Like I feel like I could smoke on a Monday and then take a fucking 2 days off. You know what I'm saying? And like smoke on a goddamn Friday or Thursday. Like I could take like time. I can like have an ounce sitting out for like 3 months really, if I really wanted to. Now, like I don't need to smoke like that. Like every day doesn't need to be like okay. And I feel like that's a good thing because you want to like have plans. You want to be able to fucking sit here and be like, hold on, wait a minute, let me put 2 weeks of work in. You know what I'm saying? Type shit. So it'd be interesting on that level, you know. So I'm looking at Colorado. Shit, I was looking at California, but they say California is really bad. And what's going on right on the news? It sounds pretty bad right now. I don't want to do that shit. When you're looking for immigrants, you don't want to be the son of an immigrant or have an immigrant name, and then there's shit. A lot of you can walk me like, oh, where you think you're going? I came from Texas. Oh, of course you did. You feel me? Yeah. Anyway, so I'm like, man, that's why I'm trying to save sour. And I said this to like Nick Venus. I commented on her channel and shit. If she ever fucking like, it was a good response actually. She responded, but I don't think it was a good response. It was like, oh my god, like, I was trying to do it, and I respond, or I sent a message to them, and they were like, what the fuck? Like, surprised. I've been going through it. Like, it's crazy. Like, people see me like, god damn, they know. Like, it's like, yeah, I'm a trans woman, and it's like I'm trying to fucking. It's like it's hard. Your 20s. In your 20s, you say to yourself like, there's no way I can fucking do this shit. And so you just cross-dress, right? You cross-dress. And it's like, but in that time, you think about transitioning. You might try to take a moment or two. Sometimes you go on a regimen, but then you stop and shit because you just don't feel safe. It's too much. You feel yourself changing. You're like, oh my God, like this is getting real. It's like, you know what I mean? There's things that happen that have you make you feel like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? And like, sometimes you even regress on yourself and shit. You start to like completely implode with it, where you're like, man, I can't be this way. Like doing all that shit, right? Like that should be hard. And then like I don't know, it's like when you get into your 30s, like it's in the documentary, it's something just snaps in you where you just kind of feel like, whoa, if I don't do this shit now, I'm not gonna get any younger, and it's not gonna help. You know what I mean? And it's like I don't really know where I'm going in life. I don't really care. I've survived this far off my wit and luck. And honestly, it's like, I gotta make the most of my life, YOLO type shit. On some old school ass shit, but yeah, YOLO, you're like, fuck it. And so, you're getting treated like chopped liver. It's like, you might as well say fuck it. And so, and you're a realistic person, it's like, yeah, the people like you, I guess they like you, whatever, fuck, right? You know how people that really like you. And I've met some people that think trans, I ain't gonna lie, working at those users, even just last, you know what I'm saying? It's trans, old trans, kind of in the figure, not too open. But you know what I'm saying? Like yeah, like it's just like I've met people that are like actually pretty fucking legit, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like actually pretty fucking like, even the undercover fucking trannies, you know what I'm saying? That was just like in boy mode and shit for like 20 years type shit. I was like, yeah, damn. Motherfuckers in boy mode and shit. Try to fucking persuade me to go to boy mode, and I was just like, I'm not gonna pancake my fucking titties. You see how pretty these fucking goddamn titties are? You see that shit? You see this useful titties? This is what you get when you take a progesterone and shit, and you're like, everything is like you're going through your second puberty. As I get older and shit, probably like when I hit like, what I'm saying, my late 30s to my 40s and shit, they're gonna drop like it's significantly and be all kind of saggy, like most women are, but like, you know what I'm saying? For sure. But it's like right now, you know what I'm saying, just like a year in and shit type shit, hormones and shit, like almost like, just a year in really with the shit. So it's like, like a month or two, it's like a year and a month. It's a lot. It's a lot. So, yeah, it's just like I'm tired of a lot of things. It's like I'm gonna do this shit. Like this chump change money in Texas, they don't have any money. Like it's like you're not gonna have no money. I mean, that's why I'm homeless. It's like I don't know. It's just like sometimes I'm like sitting here looking at home. I'm homeless. I feel so stupid about it. I'm like, oh my God, the system failed me. Like having a job is not enough. Like duh, but it's like, what are you supposed to do? You know, and so now I'm just like, man, I'm just like going all the way in. I'm going all the way in. Like, I'm gonna start like, I ain't gonna lie, I might ask for donations and shit because like, hey, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna start running this influencer shit because I've got subscribers. I'm constantly getting subscribers because I have a subscriber base already, and so like the algorithm, just kind of puts it on there. Like as soon as I like start making videos again, type of shit, like I got some subscribers. So we're gonna just keep on going with this, and I don't really care at this point. I mean, people watch content at this point for watch content. I like to watch content, and I like making content. So we're gonna keep on going. I'm not gonna try to make this shit too professional, but I'm gonna run it up though on the money up. So I'm gonna try to ask for those donations. You know what I'm saying right now, if I can get that shit though, but like I don't even know how to get that shit. So don't even worry about it. Don't worry about your little hair. You know what I'm saying? I have never given donations to anybody, so don't even ask me. Don't say, have you given donations? I haven't, but like I'm gonna ask for donations. You know what I'm saying? See who guys want to help me out. You know what I'm saying? Just because this shit getting ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm getting tired of shit. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I'm an INFP, right? INFP is my personality type, and I've researched that so much, and it's daunting and it hurts so much to know so much about these things. But it's just like, like to find out that like when people like me we're like, some of the words of Peter Pan character, like, you know what I'm saying, like, but it's like you can't have that character like in a very like disgusting, debaucherous situation. It's like it doesn't equal out, and it's like very bad and sad. So like, people like me, like our characters, like if you watch like The Last Kingdom, I can't think of his fucking name. Damn, I can't think of the name right now, but like it's one of the fucking Uhtred's men, right? Not the warriors, but like like his little band of friends and shit. Like it's the monk boy, like him. Like that he's literally an INFP. You go on their website and shit or whatever, you look at the personality types. That's an INFP. I'm like, what the fuck? Another INFP character is kind of strong, I guess you could say, is in Vikings, Ethelwulf, right? AKA Athelstan's baby mama. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, like we are the ones that are gonna get ragged around and like kind of treated like shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? For wanting to express ourselves and to thinking outside the box, niggas gonna fuck us up. You know what I'm saying? And so we look at like most of these niggas' deaths and everything like that. Like, and even like in real life case scenarios, there's a psychopath, like a serial killer who, you know what I'm saying, was like hard like death row and shit, and inmates and whatnot. And this motherfucker like literally was getting bullied and tortured by the other inmates because like the way he acted, which was INFP. You know what I'm saying? Like introverted thought and shit, just trying to be by himself and shit, and not really caring and shit. And these motherfuckers were just not having it. So they're like, it's just like that shit made me feel like, man. So I realized that's just how it's gonna be. And I realized like I'm not even that type of person. I'm not a victimizing type of person. So how do I end up in these situations, right? How do I end up in these victimized situations if I'm not a victim? That's gonna be fucking me up because I have a very like I don't know, like I don't know about y'all, but like sometimes I literally be like get or baiting or whatever they call that shit. Like I'd be literally like to myself like come in situations thinking like, yeah, nigga, I'm that nigga, you know what I'm saying, type shit. Like, and it's like, how the fuck I go from that mindset and off that attitude, I'm big and black, like, and I get victimized. How do I get like put down? How do I get down? Like, how did I get betrayed? It's on some Samson shit. Like, they got to do everything and shit against you. Like, it's just that's what be happening and shit. It's annoying. You get so tired of like that type of shit, and you're like, how can I ever live in peace and shit? If motherfuckers really wasn't on challenging and shit, like when you just trying to beat a nigga down, they're like, hey, just stop, bro, and motherfuckers don't stop. You know what I'm saying? It's just hard. It's complicated. Type shit. But yeah, I always get like betrayed because it's like I always like, and I'm using I always get put in situations because of that. And I realized something that really kind of make it profound was like, I always been a lover of like certain people, you know what I'm saying, and role models like, like Peter Tosh, for example, for the situation. And I realized like somebody said, well, 21 Savage had a little clip and shit saying that like, yeah, people think they're hard and all this other shit, you know what I'm saying? But he's just like, people think crazy, all that shit. But people are just really stupid, bro. He's like, these things are laughing. They're just really stupid as fuck, bro. That's what they get in trouble with all that shit. I was thinking, I started really start thinking about that shit high as fuck. Like, yeah, you're right. This nigga Peter Tosh said he's the toughest and shit. I always thought that shit. And he got shot up by his old friend. Like, stupid. Like, what? Yeah. Fuck about the wrong shit. Live by the sword, die by the sword. Like, you feel me? Like, a lot of niggas, I start thinking about it. I'm like, all the motherfucking rebels, all the fucking everybody, bro, that thought they were Billy Badass is just like fucking like it's gonna die, bro, because they're all thinking of this shit. It's like that's just sad. But it's like it's just sad because it's like what do we have to do to get to that point? You know what I mean? We have to have like a self-esteem. You know what I mean? You know what I'm trying to say? Like it's almost kind of like we're like Ragnar and shit. Like took the fucking chance. You know what I'm saying? Die horribly type shit, tortured and shit. That fucking goddamn being up by snakes. But it's just like, you know, it make you feel like, man, like, are crucified. You feel like you feel crucified and shit. And it's just like, what the fuck? Why? And it's sad because you use your talents and your gifts. And even that order, like, you might use your talents and your gifts because you like a warlike situation. You're like, I'm that nigga. So you're like, you know? And then next thing you know, they want that shit all the time. But you can't give them the fucking spirit bomb every motherfucking time. So it's like, motherfucker, you crazy? You know what I'm saying? You saw that shit the first time. Let's not talk about Majin Buu. Motherfucker, whole universe. Come on now. Like, if I'm like, bro, like every fucking day at work, just like, you gotta fucking spirit bomb this bitch? No. Hell. You know what I mean? But they don't give a fuck. Beat you till your back dry. I will have flash. So you're slave looking ass motherfuckers. And that's why I be like, man, I be so sad, I be hurting and shit. And I be thinking like, man, like, I be using all my intuitive energy to push through and get these things done. And there they are. They're like, I don't even do any work and shit. You know what I'm saying? You're not doing my book and shit. And it's like, well, we got to move the sail. Y'all don't care. So I don't know, bro. I just be like, man, I'm not doing that shit anymore, man. I'm not trying to pretend to be the best. I mean, I'm not going to pretend to, you know what I mean? I'm really not. Because that shit's a trap. And I didn't know that shit really. I thought that wasn't, but now I realize it is. And a lot of fucking black people be on that shit. Older dudes told me that shit. Africans were like, don't do that shit, but you know why? It's because like for $1 more, they're gonna put your job on the line. Like if you don't fucking do that shit, they're gonna fire you. And it's like, man, that's like responsibility you don't even need to fucking have. You know what I mean? It make you feel like it's a responsibility you really don't need to have. It's fucking crazy. You know? And it's like, but if I do that shit, I'm saying it's just forever, bro. That's why it's like, my mom's just like, when I said my mom's gonna, I was like, I'm getting close. I could probably, sure, you could probably do what? I'm thinking like, man, what the fuck? Like, I really could do shit though. Like, my last check was like $300. My point I'm trying to make is if I save that shit up, I might could do something. I'm not paying any bills. I'm fucking homeless. I'm like, bitch. It was. And I'm just like, man, you know, niggas be here for too long trying to get fucking jobs. Who's not place to get jobs? Fucking stupid people and shit. And I'm the actual jobs that are fucking worth the goddamn. So I'm moving immediately. I have to move. It's crazy. I just wish I had a car. I feel more comfortable because I feel like, okay, at least I can like get up and go. And now I'm just like, well, now I gotta like thug it out and figure out what to do. Like I would really like to keep my job for a little bit longer and shit, just so I can fucking like, you know what I mean, get a car and get the fuck out of here. That'd be really nice. But I mean, even then, like I have to save an enormous amount of money to actually get the car and still have money. You know what I'm saying? So like right now, if I had a car, you know, it would be like nice, but I don't think it'd be enough, to be honest. I think having good last time, I ain't gonna lie, when I was in Austin, was really like I was getting plasma Of course, I can't do that shit because Texas is really homophobic and they will not allow tranny to get plasma. So that's literally true. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't know any else, but they would like be like, "Oh, have you had any gay sex and shit?" How would they know? How would they know? You got gay sex. People that ask a question. How would they know? That's what I'm saying. And I was like, wow. They asked you that shit too. When they asked you in the fucking, they asked you that shit. You're like, what the fuck? And have you had gay sex? You'd be like, no. That shit crazy. That shit crazy, bro. Man, you have gay sex. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I'm like, I was about have that's why I had my nails polished and shit. Because I'm part of the whole like emo fucking rap scene and shit, like the whole Almost 13, fucking like Lil Peep and shit, Gospel Click. I ain't gonna hold you. And then like these motherfuckers was like, you know what I'm saying? Like thinking like, oh no, this nigga must have fucking had sex with a fucking man. Like tripping, bro. But I'm just like, bro, nah, man, it's fucking part of the new style. Like I'm dressed, I had a long tee on, some skinny jeans. I don't know, I just looked different. I don't know what the fuck. It was stupid. Pretty good fun. Well, that's what I'm planning on doing, guys. I got my account back. That's really why I had to recover it. It took a lot. I had to fucking like declare my fucking phone destroyed, basically. Like that shit's gone. And then I had to go on my tablet and shit. Luckily, it was connected to my tablet, so I had my tablet and fucking get back into the account. Unlock the account completely and shit. Take all the fucking firewalls off so I can get in that bitch. Now I got it back. So here we are. But this one has the most accounts, so like I don't know. I don't know what to do. I'm gonna go and keep on like making videos for y'all and doing this shit. So yeah, we're definitely gonna leave Texas. Colorado's the fucking first. I was thinking about. I saw Nevada and California are very very bad places, so I'm not gonna go there or California. I might want to visit for sure California, you know, but I don't think I'm gonna actually want to like be there at all. Like I'm gonna live there. Definitely Colorado. Looking at Colorado because it's just more in the south area, so I'm thinking like okay. I was thinking about New Mexico because it's safer. It is safe, but I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to be honest with you. I'm a little racist right now. If you are Hispanic, no offense, but I do not want to live around a lot of Hispanics. Only because the whole the whole West Coast of America is Hispanic because of the Native Americans and their, you know what I'm saying, like the Inca and the Aztec tribes and their fucking trails over there. So with that being said, it's like I really don't want to like go to New Mexico in that area of the fucking United States if I don't really have to because I've just been dealing with so much homophobia from fucking Hispanics that I really don't feel comfortable. Hispanic men are extremely homophobic. They're extremely weird too because even when they're extremely gay, but like boyishly gay, like two boys. I mean, I'm serious. Like two boys, like playing like nut checking shit the whole time, but then like are not gay, like you know what I mean, type shit. But like, if they really need to meet a real gay person, they'll be like, "Bro, why you gay?" and shit. Like, it's just weird, bro. Like, I don't, I don't like them. I don't really don't like them. I don't like. I don't like Hispanics. I'm sorry. I just don't like them. I find them to be really stupid. I find them to be homophobic, to be crude, and savage. To be quite honest, you know. And I hate to say it like that, but that's how I see shit. Sorry, it is what it is. So when it comes to me, I just don't feel like dealing with it. I don't have to deal with it. I'm only one person. What the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not racist. That's just like obvious. Like, Hispanics don't like me because, like, a lot of Hispanics sometimes think I'm Hispanic and shit. It's like, bro, like, no. You know? Anyways. So, you know, what I'm planning on doing is, yeah, that's what I'm like. It's like some other states. I probably have to look some other states up. honestly. But I'm thinking about those places, honestly, right now. I'm gonna do all that today, honestly. Just handle it all today. Fuck it. I'll probably say that tomorrow, but you know, I'm just gonna be here chilling where I'm chilling at right now. So, but yeah, man, it's nuts out here. It's just nuts because I'm just like, man, like this poverty shit. Like it's really not my fault, man. Like it really isn't. It's nuts. I feel so schizophrenic. I was looking at schizophrenia, and I was like, I'm having all these symptoms. And I'm like wondering why do I have these schizophrenic symptoms. And then I already do my research. Life can make you schizophrenic. Like being homeless and shit makes you schizophrenic. And it's like, yes, all these fucking like noises, the street noises, all this shit, this craziness, the startalization, all this shit, and it's like can make you schizophrenic a little bit. And it's like I'm just thinking like, man, I remember telling myself when I left off for Austin, I was living here for a little bit. My car realized, man, I literally, I was like, man, I'm not talking to myself anymore like this. Like, I'm not. That's why when you look at Austin, I'm just making. I look at my looking videos in Austin now. I'm like, man, I was not making emotionalized content like at all. I was making straight weed reviews. Like they were like, this is the product. Like I was straight, you know, like I was like way more like, oh, this is the fucking product, but I'm showing you this shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I was so about like endorsing and all that shit and just like trying to, you know, do the review thing, you know, and it was just like, you know, I could focus on shit. It's just crazy. Cause I'm just looking like, man, that's the reason why. Like right there, it's like I'm in Houston. It's like it's just so much noise and shit. Like in the sense of like, you go crazy here, man. The poverty, the lies, the like it's just like every fucking corner is a fucking church, and it's like, man, I'm fucking sick of that shit. Like I used to really like somewhat try. You try like what did he say? He said like I stopped believing in Christianity, but I still like had a lot of beliefs, and I'm like Jesus Christ. I'm like that's exactly what I'm saying. Like bro, it's happening to me. And even at the time I knew I was like, man, like I thought I was kind of like against Christianity, and I always knew I was against Christianity too. But like you know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers doing that shit on some like get back type of shit, but like on some real shit like this, it's like you have a lot of like beliefs still that be like fuck you up. You know what I'm saying? You might not believe Christianity, be an atheist, but you still like are homophobic. The fuck, you know what I'm saying? Like motherfuckers is some hoe ass. It's like a lot of fucking like stupid shit, you know? Like, and that's what I'm saying. It's like a lot of stupid shit that make you fucking realize, like, wait a minute, like I don't feel like giving a fuck about all that shit. So I don't know. That's all I gotta say about that. I just feel like when it comes down to it, it's just crazy. So that's what I'm planning on doing, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and let y'all go right now. I ain't continue on, but honestly, I'm not gonna lie to you. I've been going through a lot of transformations. Me personally, I'm not really into entertainment anymore. I'm not really into watching TV anymore. It's just I'm gonna be blunt with you guys and let you know straight how I feel. I am a black transgender woman, right, here in America, and my parents with fucking Nigerian descent. You know what I'm saying? And it's like living in Texas. It's like I don't feel any connection to anybody or anything. Coming from a lower middle class suburban area in the '90s, it's not that way now. It's like it's the hood now, and it's like I feel like I just am deserted in life, like itself. I don't know anybody. Nobody knows me. I just come off as like, you know what I mean? Like I'm too white for the black people. I'm too black for the white people and shit. You get what I'm saying? In the same way when it comes to America, the corporate America and all that shit. I'm too artistic for the corporate America. I'm too corporate for the artistic fucking side. It's like I don't really have like a middle ground, you know. And so it's really like frustrating. You know, it's really hard to deal with shit like that. So right now I'm just like trying to find my way, and I'm just looking like I'm done with certain things. Like I can't talk about religion anymore. Like I ain't gonna lie to you, man. Like I used to watch Torah card readings, and I told you all the scripture. I was doing spiritual shit. And that spiritual shit, I feel like it's just like I said, psychosomatic. you know, thoughts. It's just another way of explaining your thoughts. But I honestly believe, like, I don't know, spirituality is a mental disorder. I'm sorry. If you're spiritual in any type of way, you think you're spiritual, you're mentally ill. And I hate to say it, but it's the truth. Because even if you fucking are using that way, it's like, why are you doing that shit? What is the real point of doing that shit? Stupid. It doesn't have. It's like that's not even the answer to your problems. It's a sad thing that it's a psychotic thing that is meant passed down through generations. Generations. A mental disorder that's just passed down. You know, it's like I said, you can go through life and life can wear down on you, make you schizophrenic. It's the same thing with Christianity. Like they do that shit to you. Like they kind of feed it to you. They traumatize you with all different types of ways of doing shit. You know, when you get older, you have to think about that trauma because you think about Jesus' sacrifice, and then like the trauma of whatever sacrifice you went through goes away. And you focus on like Jesus' love, and essentially that's what everybody focuses on in their own way of love. I got raped by my father and shit as a little boy and shit, whatever the fuck, Bobby DeBarge type of shit. Then you know what I'm saying? I just pray it away by fucking Jesus, by focus on Jesus getting his ass whooped and shit, and instead of me getting my ass whooped, and then like Jesus' love for me and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? And it really is sad because like I don't know about you, but like some people really be holding on to that shit. I don't know. It's just I don't know how you hold on to like the prospects of Jesus' like promise and shit of like a good life and then like never get there. Like that's just crazy. That's crazy, bro. Anyways, but yeah, so I just think that it's like it's really like sad because that's why it's kind of like, and you know a lot of shit like I know like the Bible is revised, you know it's fucking plagiarized. I know some things have been written in there just make me believe, and then you look at the world you live in and in terms of how people act and like what's going on right in front of you, being transgender and the way the world's going on now, and they're fucking doing some Jewish ass shit, making us look like we're pieces of shit, just so they can push their propaganda. People don't even see all this shit happening. They're not looking at technology taking place and the money being used, and they don't see all this shit. It's just like, man, I'm so fucking sick of it. People suck, you know. And so that's why I love right now. I'm just done. I want to get away from everybody, you know. I don't want to care about nothing, you know. Too much transgressions, you know. Seriously. But anyway, yeah. So I've been studying also Coursera. I don't know if anybody ever had Coursera, but I don't think that actually works, to be honest. Who knows if I'm gonna actually make some money or get a job, but like, because some of them fuckers are like, the videos were on fucking YouTube, and I was like, I thought I paid y'all niggas for this shit. Stupid shit. Anyways, though. I'm trying to make my life better in my 30s. Like I said, like smoking weed, like I don't even like want to smoke that much anymore. I don't have the craving to smoke. I think it's also transitioning. You know, they say women don't like to smoke more. I think for women's bodies are more alkaline, more water retention. So like we need to hydrate more. And if you're trans, you gotta fucking like hydrate this pill up to hydrate your, you know what I'm saying? And have to liquefy and all that sort of shit with your body, and you know, it's a diuretic, and so you've been drinking way more fluids, and you're gonna be hydrating like more faster because of this shit. You know, feel it, and you're like, hell no. I think like smoking, like it's just not something that like I don't want to do anymore as a trans woman in general. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I'm not want to do that shit. I think my sister's pipe is like it's literally as smaller, as small as a goddamn big. Her little smooth spoon pipe. Yeah. Small as a fucking. Mine's like a spoon pipe. It's like this. Not fast. Yeah, spoon pipe. So yeah, it's like what I'm saying. It's like what I used to. Now I'm like, I don't feel comfortable smoking anymore. Like I like getting high, but like I don't like to smoke all that other shit too much. I'm realizing it's the reason why. Part of the reason why I stopped drinking. But it's just like, man, I'm at this point right now where I'm like, man, I gotta level up. Like I really gotta level up my life. I can't do this anymore. I have to level the fuck up. These rickety shop ass jobs like Walmart, y'all shit stupid. And honestly, I'm at a point right now. I'm at a point right now where I really feel like, no, not just level up. Like give me a truck driver job or a trade job or some other thing like IT or some shit. I'm talking about like, I know it sounds crazy to say this, but I don't really mean this exactly. But it's time for me to be a rock star. Like it's time for me to fucking like, do other shit. Like find other avenues, like different ways to make money, to add income. I gotta find different ways to make income and put them all together. You know what I mean? That's what I have to do right now. I gotta find different ways to make income and put it together. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. I ain't even fucking friend. Like I'm so serious about that. I gotta find different ways to make income. Because I was watching this TikTok video of this trans woman. She's working for the bus. I'm just like, I don't want to have a job. I'm not gonna lie. I can't. I don't like working. I don't want to have a job. I like being on the go, but I'm like, I need to have something where I could just constantly just, you know what I'm saying, be like doing something. This shit is like, I can't be like just doing it. It's like, even right now, like, I'm laid off. I'm just thinking like, man, I feel weird now. Cause like, but it's like, this is what I was doing. And it got to that point. I got signs and shit. I took psychic check shit, right? I got fucking signs. I mean, the whole Bobby Jabbar's movie, the week before I got fired and shit, this motherfucker, he came in that hell. And I was feeling the same way. Like, I literally was like in that movie and you watch it and shit. I was literally in that hell like, I came in, I got the album. All right, what you playing? And he was just like, we're gonna fucking drop you, Bobby. He's like, what? You ain't gonna drop me. How you gonna drop me? I just signed for the Barges. I just signed my whole brother. You signed my whole family, man. Like for real, that should be crazy. And we'd be like, what the fuck? Like, yeah, I just fucking trained your whole fucking crew. What are you talking about? Like, talking about I fucked up and shit. Like, what the fuck? I just trained the whole crew. The whole crew. I trained everybody in this bitch. Like, like I ran the store for like months now by myself. Like, what are you talking about? That shit crazy, man, And then I'm like, okay, they can't do this favor for you and shit. They can't fucking like let $1 go? Whole ass niggas. So that's why I'm like, man. I'm just gonna say fuck it, bro. I'm gonna say fuck it. For a job now. It's like I don't know what to do. I'm looking at all the jobs, what's looking like for the entire shit construction. I'm not doing service work anymore. That's why I'm just not gonna do that shit. Like I'm not doing service work anymore. I can't be in front of people and be like, hey, how's it going? They're gonna be like, training. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, where? Tell you shit, so yeah, I'm not heading out. I'm telling you. Go ahead and do that shit though. But I gotta get out of here, guys. I have to leave. I hope I don't spend too much money. I hope it's okay. That's really hoping I'm okay because, like, I got some money, but like, ain't really a lot of money, bro. It really ain't. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm trying to hold on to every penny. I just maybe hope I can. If I do get a job though, I'm gonna work that hoe until the end of the year and shit. I'm leaving. I'm not doing this shit. I might. Depends on how good the job is, the money is, and all that good shit. I might just basically save as much money as I possibly can before I leave again. Because I'm starting to realize this shit ain't. I'm just so done with like giving a fuck about like right or wrong right now. I'm a tranny just by me existing. People would like see me like I'm the devil, like I'm the shit. All right, I ain't shit. Or they see me like a fucking like it's not even a second class citizen. That shit's worse than that shit. I feel like you saw movies about apartheid and shit. They weren't like deliberately treating like be like shit. They do that shit like for slavery shit, especially when you work for American service. It's just too much. I can't do that shit. That shit is like, and then to have a warrior's heart. He's doing his job because he wants the money. Like it's not worth it. So it's in a balance. It's kind of degrading. And then they wonder why the fucking lady was like, "It's ma'am, it's ma'am." That's crazy. Like day in and day out, sir, 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 sir. That's crazy. And they never call you sir. If I was a regular man, they would never call me sir for no reason. They would never call me sir. They might call me sir when like it's serious. Like one time I got really fucking haircuts and shit like a man and shit. And then like she was just like knocking at the window and shit. And I was looking at her like, "You ain't finna answer the fucking door. You're crazy. Why are you knocking on my fucking window?" And then I'm saying she came inside and she got sympathetic. She was like, "I'm sorry, sir. I should really want to get my order. I was pissed off." Like, you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. But like, you just come in the whole. You might come in like even like with your girl voice on and shit. Like, "Hey, I'm doing, guys." You know what I'm saying? Or whatever. Fucking these motherfuckers just or not say shit. These motherfucking already sir. Like they'll go out of their way to sir the fuck out of you. I mean, like they really will. You're not even with that customer that fucking with his napkins right next to you. "Thank you, sir." And you'd be like. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on. Who does that shit? Why the fuck you at a restaurant? You go to McDonald's and try to get some napkins there at the front, you know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers taking orders in the front, and then you fucking right next to grab some napkins and you say, "Loud as fuck." And look at the motherfucker and make sure they look at you. Like, "Thank you, sir." And you're like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck? They be doing that shit. That's how shit I'm talking about they do. It's like, you get annoyed by that shit after a while because you're like, okay, I'm not hiding on a man or something like weird. Like, what the fuck, bro? It's just like, what the fuck? Everybody knows what who trans people are. That's why you're even saying that shit. Like, on God, like, if this was like 2014, 2013, 2012, if you saw me, you wouldn't even know what the fuck is going on some realistic shit, realistic ass shit. You would have no idea. And if I told you I had a condition where, like, I'm intersex or some shit like that, where I have cross fucking gender and shit, you would fucking believe me. But because they have transgender shit in the news and the media and shit now, you think you know all this shit. That's why I get so fucking pissed off about that shit. Like, they know that you're trans and they gonna sit here and try to fucking misgen you because I don't believe with that shit. I don't know all these faggots. They're going out of hand. Like, what the fuck? That shit is like, I don't be sitting here like, I don't know, it's just crazy. I used to be like, what? Too much for me. I can't do it. So I just gotta go. And I always wanted to leave out of Texas, but like now it's time. Like, it's officially time to get the fuck out of here. Like, this shit is just trash. They're homophobic, they're racing fucking shit. You know, they're trying to turn us back into the 1940s. They're trying to cleanse the fucking shit. It's stupid, bro. Like, everywhere I go, I'm dealt with either fucking hostility, they want to kill me type shit, or niggas want to rape me. And it's like, that's crazy. So I'm not doing that shit anymore. I'm going like somewhere where it's not too fucking crazy for me. Like, I can fucking like grow. So that's what I'm planning on doing. You got some recommendations? Let me know. Yeah. There's like the top fucking 5 places or some shit for like asylums right now from like trans women. I'm doing it because I have to. Shit, I can't stay in Texas. It is. I remember the last interview I went to before a few months ago. Shit, before all this shit. Before even 2025, I think. I believe. I'm not exactly sure. Yeah, before 2025. It was like last year summer. I remember going to this shit. Was this shit summer? I can't remember. But like, I went to fucking like this interview, and this lady, she was attracted to me. I could see it when she looked at me. And basically because of me and who I am, I'm a kind of seductive person, but not really. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, my innocence. So like, it's all kind of conjumbled together. I'm looking at her up and down because I'm not actually looking up and down. I'm literally just looking down because I'm thinking and thought. And I'm looking through her type shit. But then I look back up and shit, right? And her titties are at the perfect angle of when you want to just look straight. Like, I'm just like, you know, not trying to look completely straight, but just kind of like, you know, being like, you know, like just kind of, I don't know, like you used to look normal and shit without like looking up and look at that shit, just looking, normal. You would look straight at her titties type shit. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it happens. Like the chest area. Sometimes it happens. Especially when you're not trying to look somebody in the eye. And you just try to go right below the eye. You're kind of going in. Like, this is y'all, like, this is y'all, like, okay, this is eye to eye and shit, right? I'm going to get you eye to eye. Like, I might look down, I might be like, yeah, it might look like I'm looking at your chest and shit, you know what I'm saying? On your titties. So she's thinking, like, I'm attracted to her because I'm looking at her titties, and she's already attracted to me because she's like, oh my God. Instead of just being like, look at my titties or some shit. Like, like, that's what happened and shit. And it was like, female bosses. I'm talking to a female, so as soon as I do that shit, she's gonna be thinking I'm like such attracted to her and shit. And it's like it's crazy, but then that's not true. Even when I was talking to my boss recently, same shit. Like they think you're attracted to them. It's like I don't know if and it's just me. It's because I'm attractive in that type of like scar type way where it's like devilish, like this nigga looks badass and shit. You know what I'm saying? They kind of fucking I don't have that safe look. They like be like, oh wait a minute, no, this nigga's a fucking evil person. So they like never want to hire me or like treat me like shit or some shit. I'm just like, what the fuck? So it's not just the dreadlocks, the Rasta dreadlocks. You know what I'm saying? That makes me a dread. It's like just me being me, and it's like annoying. And then we try to assimilate. It's like it's just too rigid. It's way too rigid. Like I got to fucking pee at 6:00, 6:08. Like, are you fucking kidding me? The fuck? Like, what the hell? Too much. Way too much. So, I gotta find a career where I can just do what I want to do and get paid for it. I know it sounds kind of crazy, but I have to. I got to. It's imperative. And it's not gonna be like my life purpose. I'm not trying to break the bank for them. Break the bank. I'm just trying to figure out a way. But then at the same time, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just stupid, bro. So much dumb shit going on out here in the world, right? Alright, thing is, I'm gonna see if I can pull some things up on social media, keep this going, but I can't probably stay for too long. I saw like many like clips like this movie.
Die Zukunft Deutschlands liegt in den Händen
It's a
seiner
remake
größten
like 3 times
Generation.
over.
Meine Freunde, das sind Sie! Auf in den Kampf! Für Kaiser, Gott und Vaterland!
The Germany back in World War I was Germany. It was protecting themselves basically. I'm more talking about that shit. Like I said, but in a dark place, things are changing. Looking at the life for what it is. Like I said, my philosophy right now is life is really war. Like life is just war. You know what I'm saying? Life is nothing but pain and suffering. Like what Lagerton said. It's really just war shit. It's a movie. You know what I'm saying? I was looking at it. It's on Netflix. You know what I'm saying? You can remember somber. How much subscribe to you? I subscribe to you. Yeah, big ass buck too for the background. You want a buck too? philosopher.
If you're not careful, the rest will deceive you. You will perceive a lie as the truth. When something is bad, you will paint it as good. It's like a man who gets cheated on by his wife all the time. Strangely, she goes out for walks at weird times. And he says to his friends, wow, she keeps on with her fitness so well. She's always going on these random walks at night before it's time to get out of bed.
Mm-hmm.
And I wake up to her not even in bed.
I don't know if this
And he's saying, wow, she's always...
I can't say anybody says blind shit like anymore. Like this is like what the fuck is like philosophy? If you're gonna say and be like, yeah, let me see about the shit. This is where you suffer. It's like, no, I'm suffering right now because I don't have any money, bro. I'm suffering because I don't have any fucking freedom. Like the idea that somehow like you're gonna fucking and this is a true like idea. It's a real quick idea. The idea that you're gonna make it out of poverty, right, somehow, and make it to some type of freedom, whether financial freedom, actual freedom, wealth. I don't fucking know, right? And like have more problems that are deeper than the problems that you have when you're poor. I just don't believe that shit. Like you're not like busy like if I had a house right now, you know what I'm saying, all that shit, and more money and all that shit, I'd have like more deeper problems, right? Like I say more deeper problems. I'm talking about deep, like I don't know, bro. I just don't explain that shit. It's just I don't think I'm gonna have like. I'm not explaining that shit. It sounds stupid, bro. It's like that's you know what I'm saying. Like if you were doing your like the only way that's gonna happen is if you fucking compromise yourself, your own values. Yeah, if you compromise your values on the way there, you're gonna fuck yourself up. Of course, because you're not. That doesn't make any sense. That's called a fucking oxymoron. You don't do that. It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make no sense. Why would you do that? That's like the opposite of what you want. You know? So, it's kind of stupid when you think about it. I really don't know right now. I really don't feel like looking at the gas station. I don't know if you know the gas station guys. I'll probably come back on a little bit later, but catch you guys later. Give me like an hour or two. I don't even know. You might not come back. I won't come back on. Come back on. See y'all later though. I'm gonna be like always updating. I'm back, so hey, see you later.